Begin with an explosion.
It
And
seems
a
like a
herb.
pretty good way to start any game.
And the typewriter.
This is the worst part of the game.
You've mentioned that once or twice, and I've agreed with you every single time.
I bitch about it constantly.
Krauser, too. How shall I return my appreciation?
What are you
By
doing?
staying a while and listening to you.
What are you talking about? Did you really think I'd trust an American?
So
To tell you the truth, I was contemplating how to get rid of him. But thanks to you, that's no longer necessary.
You were just using him right from the start.
Oh, I must hand it to you.
Leon doesn't have hands.
You
This is so rude.
demonstrated quite a bit of promise by killing Krauser. When your assimilation with Las Plagas is complete, I'll have you serve as my guard.
He says to the American when he has said he doesn't trust Americans.
But Las Plagas gives him infinite control over Krauser, who had it, and wait.
Nothing. While you can.
Krauser used one of the samples that we're trying to get, well, Ada wants to get her hands on, and that Luis went to get, and that Sadler wanted to keep out of everyone's hands.
My pant legs are of differing lengths, and I have a rocket launcher. I'm mad as fuck.
No hay problema.
Damn.
Damn. They don't have any problems. How am I gonna win? How do they not see this? Like, they're right, like, they're 10 feet away from him.
It's about time.
Sorry, bad traffic. I'll cover you.
He sounds so
fun-
bored.
Fun fact, the inside of the helicopter is very well detailed and modeled.
Of course it is. Putting a lot of effort into the things that don't matter. Also, this is stupid as fuck.
You know, I don't think you want to ram anything that's barely flying as is into something
Look,
for any reason.
I want to just remind everybody that helicopters are, like, they only fly out of sheer defiance and hatred for, like,
They
all the
really
laws of
do.
aerodynamics. And that the absolute second, like, anything minor happens to them, they fall out of the sky. We've discussed this before, that, like, you know, those special operations where they send in, the teams, they send in, like, 500 helicopters for, like, one team, so that at the very least they'll have one helicopter at the end so they can get out.
Now that's what I call backup.
My name's Mike. You looking for firepower? You come to the right.
I actually haven't, because he's not going to do anything.
He's already done plenty.
Cutscene powers.
Yeah, I could have thrown a grenade and won instantly. I'm just saying.
He's already done plenty.
He saved you a grenade. What more do you want out of it?
Look at
I
this,
don't-
look at this, look at this.
After this is the last
Always trying with the stolen valor. I could have done that if I was a helicopter. Fucking puts on his
Wow.
puts on his cap with the propeller on it. Yeah, I'll fucking shoot these guys.
Fair to
I'm
him,
the
we
real
did kinda
helicopter
do
here.
that in Resident Evil 6.
You're gonna have to be more specific.
End of Leon and Helena's story.
Yeah, crashed that helicopter too, so it isn't exactly any better than any of the rest of them.
Hey, just saying.
In fact,
Oh!
arguably, you're a worse helicopter
I thought you were
pilot
talking about the
than Brad,
RE6LP.
because he actually like doesn't crash it in the first game and gets like violently murdered in like the third. And he's not in a helicopter.
Yeah, well,
at
Brad
the
had the
time.
right idea. He just runs away and survives until he doesn't survive.
Yeah, Brad is literally the greatest helicopter pilot. They had to wait till he was out of the helicopter
There are
to
so
kill
many
him.
fucking crossbow men.
They will never have a helicopter pilot as good as Brad.
These guys come out of the woodwork. It's annoying as shit. I hate this
Ironworks.
place. I hate
Every
you
time I
for
hear
making me
coming
come
out
here.
of the woodwork, all I can.
They're coming out of the walls, man! They're coming out of the damn walls!
Okay, that was pretty awesome. But
In
what I think
fairness,
of
Loon,
is
you're the
Grand
alien
Theft Auto
in this
San
country.
Andreas, and that one mission.
The movie?
where you're
Oh.
you're robbing a National Guard depot, and riders.
Too many damn weekend soldiers!
Yeah, like they coming out the woodwork.
Does he actually say that part? Like, obviously.
Yes, he does say that part alternately with too many damn weekend soldiers.
That the only part anybody remembers from that is weekend soldiers, to be fair.
Look, he's helping.
Oh, after
he's-
everybody's dead, he starts shooting. I'm just gonna point that out right now.
Not just that, he starts shooting at a place where they never were in the first place.
Actually, that's where I killed all of the crossbowmen and guys who would have thrown dynamite at me from.
from their shitty little bunker.
Did you see where his machine guns were hitting? It was where you were standing.
Don't ever jump into that thing because it's buggy and it's hard to hit enemies in there. For some reason.
Just polygons
You
stick
don't-
out everywhere.
It's a very bad place to be inside that little cubicle.
Not a lot of room. Everyone gets really weird in there.
It's not. It's just when you try to shoot people. If they're lying down and you try to shoot them, the ground gets in the way. That's why you don't want to be in there.
I wonder if that was
It's
never
buggy.
came up in QA.
The collisions all over the place.
Like,
This whole part
and
sucks, and I
Capcom's
hate you for making me come here.
Capcom's like, this place runs fine. Don't worry about it. It's cool. Don't worry about it.
I'm not worrying about it. I just threw a
Mike's up there
grenade.
just-
No, I was
just
saying
catching up
Capcom were telling their QA testers that.
Did you see that big padlock over there? I was actually surprised. But here's the thing: you don't have to worry about these padlocks. I'll point it out later. I actually lied earlier in the LP where I said like the Garrador cage. Remember that where the super padlocks were?
Sure.
I said that was the only
you
place
said
they
that was
were.
The only place they existed.
Yeah, they exist here, but you don't have to do anything with them, and I will have you listen to why.
Yeah, and they're entirely forgettable to the point that you forgot them.
I'm just like, fuck everything about all of this.
Those guys are a
Let's
lot
just-
nippier than I
Let's just
expected.
get away.
They were right on
That
your,
guy threw
your
something.
jeans
Get
clad
away,
booty.
get away
Throw shit at
now.
me.
Get away, get away, get away now.
No suplex time.
I'm really sad you didn't suplex that guy. Like, it is...
They shot that dude
seriously
in the
ruining my
nutsack,
night.
so he gave him the loon special.
The next thing we have to do... No, dude, next...
Ever. You
Next
are
time-
always wrong every time you
the
do
next
this.
thing that we need to do...
Laugh all you
No.
fucking want, but you were always wrong
Permission
about it.
granted, you heard him.
Robokai, I figured it out. The next game we have to make him Let's Play is...
This
This is all getting cut, by the way. That's all.
it's just like they just jump cuts from like the beginning to the end, and it's just like, yeah, that was really a really great moment, and then
It's
like
gonna be when you start saying something about it, and it just cuts out, and everybody will know exactly.
No, they won't know exactly.
because you'll
They'll have to ask.
and everyone like, oh, Loon's having a
The
tantrum.
padlocks actually just popped off when you step on that platform, so you don't have to worry about them.
Again. Hey, well, that's awfully nice.
There was still one on the door up that you don't have to go over that door though. You
I would
just go
wonder
down
about
there.
the security of the place like that, but you know, whatever.
There's enough mans around.
You see how that door over there is
security.
open because it just you hear that padlock snap again, just pops off for no reason.
Sure, why not?
I'm sure there's a perfectly good reason for the padlock to pop off.
Look at how much health that dude had.
Yeah,
That was a good like 40 bullets.
that's
There's
fine.
a parasite. I just want you to be aware of that fact.
I do work on the assumption that outside of herb management, you know what you're doing.
Probably.
That's
a
what I
bad
think of
assumption.
your thought of what I'm doing.
It's like I have utmost confidence in you. But
Honestly, I want to see the balls on these guys that they can just walk through towards somebody with a goddamn shotgun and the couple of glued together 2x4s and be like,
They
"This
don't
is a
feel
great
anything.
idea."
That's what she said.
I'm glad there's no game where you go around like taking photos of dudes' balls, because then I know what cool guy would be let's playing next. He'd just be like, what's the balls on that guy standing there?
Man, I would make a podcast out of that shit.
That game already exists, except it's about women and it's called Galgun. Maybe you've heard of it.
No, I actually haven't. Like, legitimately, I have no idea what you're talking about.
You just take pictures
that
of
would-
under girl skirts. That's all
I've
you
already
do.
seen
Oh, wait,
seen
no,
Cool
that's
Guy's
not that game. That's
Metacritic,
actually-
review of it, and it's basically just can't see the balls on that 0 out of 10. This is bullshit. Grapefruits are of inferior size.
I heard that, Robo Guy. I liked
The
it.
grape. Yeah, whatever.
Sorry, Lynn.
Why is this idiot still shooting?
Why is anyone still doing anything in this game? It's the worst
Yes.
plan. Nothing they do makes fucking
Mike
sense.
is supposed to fucking kill him, but he doesn't do anything on this difficulty.
That's professional.
on the professional difficulty, nobody is.
There is a movie called Leon the Professional.
Yeah, it's a good
That's
movie.
probably what they were thinking of. I've never
don't
seen
think
it,
they
I don't
were-
know
I don't
anything
think they
about
were
it.
thinking at all when they made
You should
this
see it.
part. I think
Yeah,
that was
let's
Capcom,
part of
actually-
and
so
actually,
ugly.
it's completely true because like I reckon that's exactly why they did it because Capcom are huge fans of the actor that played Leon.
Capcom are just
In
huge
fact,
fans of action in general. That's why it's so easy to like them.
Because yeah, no, but like he's in Daikatana 3. The actor, like he's
Wait,
like.
You see the grin on that guy's face as he was charging at me?
Yes.
God, like I'm just gonna go get his name because otherwise everyone
Please
like,
do,
correct
because
me in the
I'm
comments.
finding myself insanely confused by this thing that we're talking about.
Because he hears Daikatana and he immediately thinks of Superfly.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think of John Romero.
Did I say Daikatana? I'm sorry.
It's
It's Onimusha. Sorry, I'm silly.
oh, that
Sorry,
makes
it's Jean
substantial
Which
Reno.
Onimusha?
It's Jean Reno, and he's sorry everybody. That was my brain is a bit scattered this week. Jean Reno is in Onimusha 3, and so like when he's
You talking about the
Leon
French guy?
Professional. Yeah, that's him. That's why I was saying like Leon the Professional. That makes perfect sense actually when you think about it, because I fucking love that guy.
Listen,
Yeah, Mike keeps pretending like he's doing something.
no, he's telling me to get out of the way and he shot the tower I'm in. Yeah, swiped him clean, yeah. What a fucking idiot.
He did it.
Oh, this is bullshit. That's bullshit.
That is
See,
that
wouldn't have happened in the NT engine.
That is a firearm equivalent of my Dishonored whiffs right there.
I don't know. Like
Look how he's just looking at
it's just like.
Then I just shot him in the heart.
I know where the hitbox is, you motherfucker. Ain't back at me. Ah, shit, right in the arm. I knew I should have skipped arm day.
Oh no, my one weakness.
Can't believe I said
Bullets
that.
in
You don't
arm.
skip. Wait, which paladin was it in Majesty when you were doing Borgin's Castle? Which one died? I think it was Leg Day.
That sounds
Cool
about
guy had
right.
two paladins, Arm Day and Leg Day, and one of them died, and he failed to resurrect the other one in time.
Yeah, I felt really sad about that. Those
I think it was.
Man,
I, actually,
you know
I think
what?
it was
I
Arm Day.
completely forgot about leg day.
There were a couple of
Yay!
bits
I don't have to be here anymore. I'll see you guys later.
we were just making jokes and before we started commentary that I like forget everything all the time. So
Especially
I honestly
when
feel
drunk.
pretty absolved right now.
I just wanted to say I forgot leg day.
You know who doesn't miss Leg Day?
I swear to God, if you say Nigel Cummings,
Nigel Cummings and Nick Mason.
okay.
Thanks, Nick.
Nick Mason is legit though. I mean that's a true story.
So cool guy. How about that inventory, huh?
I stared into the depths of my hot chocolate and it soothed my frayed nerves.
This part is some bullshit.
Oh no, a door slammed down. That's never happened in the history of Resident Evil.
Notice that the one guy is wearing a helmet, though.
Yeah, that's
Like
good safety.
The faceplate.
Like, what was this,
So
like,
you can't
what-
shoot him in the
Safety
head.
first, man. He's
Yeah.
wearing personal protective equipment.
Although it's pretty useless for them around Loon, they should be.
One.
Another section just cut out.
Yep.
2,
I
3.
get the feeling that he's trying to count to 10 just to keep his rage in check at this point.
No, hold on. 4, there he is.
Gadzooks! You know his exact
Kind of turn
spawn
around
time.
4.
That's impressive. Well, you know, semi-exact spawn time.
That is okay.
Wearing a helmet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you blew everything around his pelvic bone off.
You notice all the sparks that. that
Okay, dude.
Yeah, no, don't run in front of a chain gun, even if it's like a friendly chain gun. Friendly fire is a thing. in
I
this
kind
game.
of feel bad about not putting a goddammit there, but it didn't feel. It just. It's like this moment. It's like, eh.
You're just not. You're really not feeling it.
goddammit-ness to
The
things.
texture pack isn't upgraded for this area. Leon's still reloading at 30 frames per
This guy has a
second.
rocket.
Well, had.
I wish I could pick that up and, fire it at one of these fuckers.
Here it
I do kind
is.
of appreciate, by the way, that I'm the one who uttered that damn phrase, and I am no longer the expert on when it should be used.
No.
What? God damn it!
Yes,
Ooh.
Loon. I'm just saying.
Do they have one for like a bullet going up a guy's butthole? Because that was.
Yeah,
that was
also directly up the butt.
That was like a clonic irrigation, but with a bullet. I guess it's a clonic perforation.
I would like to point out that the guy downstairs killed the man upstairs. Nietzsche would be proud.
That's actually a good comment.
Wow, dude.
I like that. Shit.
That I am not messing with you on that. That was a magical reference.
No, you did it. Have you been
That
like
was
holding on to that one for the
freaking
entirety of the Let's Play?
You wouldn't believe me if I said no. So
Oh, hey, I could, I'll let you have the moment. I will 100%
That was-
believe you.
that was
I will stop giving you
clever
shit for
as
about
hell.
like a minute and just be like, that was pretty good. I'm doing the hand gesture. You're pretty good. Is there a time limit between pulls, or you just gotta?
you just have to do it.
Okay, because honestly, that would be a very Capcom thing to be like, oh, you've got to get over there in a minute while we've got all these jerks here.
I have actually wasted so much time. The music stopped.
It's true.
Wait, it's back because there's like one guy left, but it'll go away when he dies.
Amazing.
The music is always tied to the enemies, but it's just like the game has no idea what's going
Yeah,
on.
it can manually start a musical thing, but it can't keep it going for whatever reason.
Oh
You
my
know that
God.
crouch animation? I wish you could do that on command.
Right? That's like a tea bag in a can right there.
You can do that in RE6 at least.
Yeah, that's what you need it for, so you can teabag NPCs. You fucking
Hell yes, that's what I needed.
Have you watched my Let's Plays?
Have you seen? The
We've seen that like
douchebags we've been
millions of
killing?
times.
Sorry, for a
Siphon
second there I
filter.
thought I was co-commentating with practical rational beings. I forgot it was cool guy and looted
See,
things.
there's your first mistake.
Well, it's a mistake if you're assuming cool guy is at all rational.
Well,
Have you heard his
Rational.
comments about my inventory management?
Rational.
perfectly rational?
But if you
and I
think about it, it's
maintain
pretty
that.
rational what he's doing.
Your rational argument was let things fall where they may and do nothing about it.
I perfectly well defended my situation there.
Hold
It's
on.
I actually backed up there because I was worried about dying all of a sudden to this
someone was
bullshit
just
right
like-
here.
I
murdering-
love how he's like vibrating back and forth like a dog passing a hydrant.
Yeah, I swiped him clean. Look how good I am.
Always carries on about Mike and everything, and it's just like here he just seems like the biggest waste of space.
He is unprofessional.
Yeah, but it's still.
I mean, on lower difficulties, he'll legitimately help you out from time to time.
If he just killed one set of dudes, I'd be fine, but he does nothing.
He doesn't unprofessional.
Just kill one. I could win
Here
this
we-
in like 2 seconds.
Oh, you could not.
I mean, it would take 10,
Could
not
not.
2.
You and your dinky.
Another pipe. Get down.
There, see, he got rid of one group of dudes for you.
in a
It's
cut-
cutscene,
in a
though.
cutscene
Yeah,
that was
it's
like
not for anybody.
mandated to
I
make
know,
him less
but you
stupid.
didn't specify.
I don't need to specify. You know what is meant.
You say these things, but
Look at this guy.
get shit on, nerd.
Gotta admit that makes him look
That's
pretty
honestly the
cool.
best part of that whole
It
sequence
really
right there.
was.
Thanks. When we get out of here, drinks are on me.
You fool! You just doomed him.
No goodbye.
The only character in the history of video games who can get away with fucking saying "Let's have a drink when all this is over" is Lord Emmerich from fucking Final Fantasy XIV. He's the only guy who can get away with saying that. Don't anybody else try it. You will get murdered.
I'm surprised that somebody else in
Look.
video games is named Emmerich because I'm pretty sure if anybody hears
Oh, it's Emmerich. Aymeric.
okay, you said Emmerich. And I was
I'm
like,
Australian.
Man, Hal Emmerich. Okay, fine.
You know, like I'm Australian. My words come out funny. Cool guy checks everyone's testicles.
It's not.
Pretty much, this is how it goes.
Don't tell me you've never never swatted a bothersome fly. In essence, it's the same thing.
What did you say? Insect's life doesn't compare to human life.
I agree.
Oh man.
100%.
Take it to your blog, dude.
Guess it's another good reason to get the parasite out of my body.
I wish you luck.
Notice that Sadler has a gap between his bottom teeth there. I just noticed that.
I actually did not notice that, and now I have to look for it next time you go out.
He will not call us ever again. That was the last one.
Alright, well, I suppose I'll watch it when this video inevitably goes up.
That torch had iframes. It's kind of
Oh
bothersome.
no, Mike. You were less good of a pilot than Brad. Nice try.
Womp womp. Requisite in pace.
Oh, it's requiescat in pace.
Yeah, I don't
Requesting a
speak Italian.
pizza. That's what I say.
Okay, that's how I want to say it. 'Cause
I've
I'm
had
hungry.
enough pizza for a while.
I haven't. I'm hungry. I want some pizza.
Your guy can't eat pizza, so I always tell him about it when I eat my pizza.
I shouldn't
Somehow
eat
we still have a
pizza,
friendship.
it's
I don't know.
really- I shouldn't eat pizza is really the
Salmonella!
Ugh.
better way.
You okay?
Yeah.
I love the slasher tune going on here. God, I wish. Oh my God, don't I wish.
Sorry, Ada.
I totally didn't mean to. I totally meant to.
We have to get that parasite out of your body.
Yeah. But before that, I gotta save Ashley.
Fine. Let's split up.
Shambling like freaking zombie. I gotta say.
Left the door open, door's closed.
Oh my god, the consistency of this game is terrible!
You joke, but when I'm looking up like random things on like TF Wiki or something like that, people have gone through and fucking like dissected the continuity and animation errors in every single Transformers episode ever.
Well, you know what? I just want to say it's good to see that the guy from Silent Hill got some work again. You know, the ride.
There's nothing in that bag. Even if you no-clipped your camera into it, there's nothing there, I'm afraid. I'm pulling all this from a video I watched where somebody like no-clips around the maps and looks for cool things.
Yeah, you actually showed me that.
You know those dogs, the dogs actually have the parasite tentacles in their bodies already, so that when they decide to unleash it, it's
It
already
seems to
there.
be the case with most of the models. They do have, and they basically just keep them...
It's always fun looking into game design because it's nothing but a series of hacks and hoping this works and
Oh
hoping
hell
it's
yeah!
hidden.
Well, even if you're talking about formal software design patterns, there really isn't one for games that works really well. You know, game design is inherently multi-paradigm to a certain extent. Like everybody was like, "Hey, object-oriented programming, that's totally going to be exactly what gaming needs." Back when object-oriented programming was the big vogue in the early 2000s.
Ladies and gentlemen, the last regenerator.
Good riddance to bad rubbish. But yeah, like, fuck off, Loon. They
I missed. He hit the wrong one. Ah!
even with object-oriented programming, it makes a lot of sense when you're describing the things that are in your game, but then you go to like implement the game logic, and you end up doing this stupid hack where you effectively have to do while true equals true, keep playing the game. And that's absolutely awful, and leads to a whole bunch of
the thing that makes like the Resident Evil, like basically Capcom games by and large so impressive to me is just how well put together they are in terms of programming. We talk about basically how you just try to keep shit working, keep shit running. the stuff you can get away with in Resident Evil games, like 4 and 5 and even 6, without the game crashing, without the game doing like you have to really work to destroy, to make these games stop working. And so that's why I just like even when they do like the weird business decisions, even when like the games I like the most, they won't localize them. Like I still can't help but like just have praise for Capcom, because just like their programmers are fucking spot on.
It's time to be liberated. This moment is where liberation occurs.
Liberator,
Just
I hardly
Magnum.
knew her.
Honestly, you started saying that, and I know you're...
There was a moment I was playing and I just brought out the Magnum.
Everything snapped inside your brain.
Don't worry, everybody. These are actual like cuts, pre-recorded cuts. We didn't start talking about testicle shooting again. Oops. Okay, that cut that just happened. That was probably no. Okay, not that one. Fuck you, two barrels. I'm sick of your shit too. Just give me the item. Should fucking just be able to walk up and get an item from you, you bastards. You fucking wooden paneled shit buckets.
Infinite penetration.
Just to show that the
Seriously.
Magnum does not penetrate those bullshit helmets, I'm afraid.
Man,
you need
I
the hand
just
cannon
said
for that.
infinite penetration. Magnum, why are you doing this to me? You're making
You
me
need
alive.
the hand cannon, I'm afraid.
You need the ham cannon.
Honestly, you said it's time to get liberated, and I just flashed back to Helldivers.
Of course you did.
Dude, that game owns.
Well, at least it's a positive
dude-
flashback.
How is that? Just die, dude. Seriously, you're doing nothing.
I guess
but
you
wasting
failed to take him out the
everybody's
first time.
I'm a little bit disappointed that there wasn't as many as there was in my stream playthrough of the game.
time. They just kept
That was
going
I
forward.
like that more than this, but man, it just felt good. Just throwing out the Magnum, you know, it's just time to use it.
Yeah.
I already got the key too. It's just pretty impressive.
I go back to what I asserted in like the first act of this game.
That dude is such an asshole.
You do not need all of these. This sequence is my proof.
No, the only proof is the Magnum ammo.
Yeah, and you did not need all of those Magnum bullets. Otherwise, you would not have been able to cut loose and have fun this way.
Uh-oh. Look at that.
Okay.
Oh, I heard someone die.
Just shoot it,
so-
just shoot it.
Yes, do it! Excellent.
I'm clowning all over this thing. And this guy. Cut.
Cut, parry, repost. There's the
It's dead.
frickin' ticket. Wow. You know you have altogether too much health on your enemies when they you blow up a barrel next to them and they're just like, yeah, whatever, shrugging that off.
Time to climb back up to my feet.
Yeah, I beat the ladder!
You did it.
To see, this is where you need to teabag.
I say constantly that when you climb a ladder and an enemy's up there, they will always hit you, but for the first time in my life, I fucking beat him!
Start flexing, dude. I want like a gif of your best flex. In
And
the
you
corner.
recorded it too. So it's not gonna be like, like a blurry Sasquatch with a wristwatch in the distance. That was a clear recording. You did it. You're
No,
the-
honestly, that reminds me of all of those random GTA 4 videos where people just walked around in a subway saying there was a ghost there. And people got millions of views for that. As if we needed any more reason why GTA 4 is a bad game.
I was not at all familiar with this particular thing. I feel really old and out of
It's
touch
it's
now.
just another
I-
it's just a phenomenon like saying enchanting at noon in Final Fantasy 12 made your enchanting slightly better at succeeding.
or you had to do X, Y, and Z to rescue Shala in Chrono Trigger. Right, it's been going on for a while.
You know, if you press this button, you can save Eris from dying.
Or there's
Dude,
this
my
is
dad works for Nintendo.
I once
This
spent
is
a
the way
night
you-
really, really drunk just watching like videos debunking like ghost myths in San Andreas. So I don't know. Like,
Will soon harbor an awesome power.
Yet it seems you would rather choose death.
I'm taking Ashley back, whether you like it or not.
Ah, the audacity of youth.
Whoa! Liquefied ribcage. It's just the way he drops like a jackass.
I like the way he was basically scratching his nose with the barrel of his weapon.
That was the Wesker special right there.
Honestly, I would like to see... Like, well, then again, no. Wesker would not fight him. He'd puss out like he did with Alexia. That he would absolutely bitch out.
Leon, now!
Alternately, keep shooting.
Nice upskirt.
That was not a nice upskirt.
Pervert slap! What the fuck? He is.
This is genuinely
so mad.
unsettling.
Yeah, that's genuinely killer.
Because they're covered in blood too.
Uh-huh.
They went out
Normally
his body
games
to-
don't do that to you, but it's just the right detail, and it makes
Resident
it
Evil,
unsettling. to
Resident
stay.
Evil 4, Resident Evil 5, Resident Evil 6 have some marvelous attentions to detail.
Does not give a shit about the best weapon in the
Is it
game.
raining in here?
Oh no, my barrel collection! This is fucking bullshit.
And then there was a bad boss fight. It's not bad, it's just really boring and easy.
And you're gonna have to play it.
It's not hard.
Gee, I wonder how he will overcome this boss.
The final memo from Luis telling you how to remove the parasite. They have this system here where you can remove the parasite. They didn't think to destroy it or anything.
A special
but then again,
radiation. Yeah, why don't you tell me a little bit about that?
Kelvin Celsius, oh wait.
I suppose you could use the chair as a bargaining chip. I don't know. Like nothing these guys do is really a good plan, so I don't know.
I didn't point this out in a couple videos back, but these guys with the mauls, they will just kill Ashley if they go near her. They will air out her skull in no time flat.
She probably deserves it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the final suplex. Anyway,
Shut up!
Follow me.
Oh, you actually beat me to it.
Follow me.
okay. Well, I knew it was coming. Anyway, the thing I was trying to do is back in that wrecking ball lava room, because they will just immediately go for her if you're obviously going to bring her down there first time. And then oh wait, they all swarm and spawn around me, and then they just bash her in the face and she's dead.
You sure you want to do this?
Yeah.
All right. Here goes nothing.
Press the big red button. I like how system download went to like 125% before it finally went away.
Strangely satisfying.
I imagine it's like...
Except for that dispersing in your bloodstream.
Truthfully, I imagine it's like taking a massive dump.
I thought you were gonna die. All right. Guess I'm up.
I hope she dies. Fucking grim
Really
look
would
on his
not hurt anybody's feelings.
It would hurt her farthest feeling.
Completed. Not successful. Completed.
You okay?
You did it.
I don't know about you, but I think it's time we go home.
Oh, I got a final boss fight. Look at this part right here. The final chapter. Look,
Next
26
time
kills.
on Resident
We've
Evil
killed
4,
the last enemies.
The final encounter at the salad bar.